everyone, welcome back. Gigi here. Thank you so much for joining me for a new style of reading. We're going to try this out and see how we like it. Um, it was something that I saw a while ago as I was scrolling through one of the last times I was watching readings. I saw somebody doing this. I really watched a little bit of it, just got the idea. I can't remember the name of the channel, but there's a lot of people that do it like this. And I was sitting just chilling last night in bed, and Spirit's like, you should try something new, and he showed this to me, and I figured it would be something good to do. So let's just try it. It won't hurt. So what we have here is we have Tiger's Eye, we have Amethyst, we have Rose Quartz, and we have Sodalite. So take a moment while I do my beginning openings and see which pile is calling to you, okay? So if you're new, please take a moment to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can see more readings like this if you guys are up for it, or my other styles of energy reading, channeled messages, and things like that. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how you guys like this down in the comments below, okay? I am just here with these messages for you, so please take it how it is. Enjoy this new style of reading, and let's just see what we have. So, if you guys have locked in the stone that you want to pick, did I say the stones? No, I have Tiger's Eye, Amethyst, Rose Quartz, and Sodalite, if I didn't say that already. If you guys are ready, let's get started, okay? I'm going to start with Tiger's Eye. And let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys that chose this one. All right, let's just get our opening initial cleanse and prayer. Okay. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to help protect and guide me through this new style of energy readings for our collective. Holy Spirit, please protect us with your divine grace and light from any evil and darkness that may be lingering, and cast it all back to hell where it belongs, please, and thank you. Thank you all for being here. I love and appreciate you all. All right, let's just get everything clean and clear. Let's see what Spirit has for you all tonight. I'm excited. Okay, so we got Tiger's Eye. All right, so we're just going to start with the message from Soul's Journey, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. We have from Divine Circus, the Guest of Honor. From your angels and your ancestors, we have Fire Guardian. From the wisdom of the oracles, we have chaos and conflict. We're going to leave the affirmation for later. I want to see what I feel from these cards. I feel like somebody is tapping more and more into their passion, having light bulb moments and remembering things that fueled their fire, that gave them the spark to go and do things. I mean, things that were very unique. They wanted to get as far away from traditional life as possible, but somehow amongst their everyday living, they found themselves lingering further and further away from their true passions, and fell into place with the everyday run-of-the-mill sort of thing, and it kind of put a serious damper in their passion. Somebody has been lingering in chaos and conflict too long because they allowed that spark and that fire to go out. And I feel like somebody's putting their foot down, literally stomping their foot and saying, enough is enough. I don't want this anymore. I want to feel like myself again. There may be fire energy in here somewhere. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for you. It may be in your chart, may be coming towards you. You want to celebrate. You want to go out. You want to go and do things where you feel like, because of maybe the new people that you're with, you feel like the guest of honor, like basically dusting off your boots and saying, I'm coming out of retirement almost. You have it in you to do it. You possess the power and the free will to do it. If you want it, go get it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let the chaos and conflict of your everyday living stop you. Don't let old outdated ways of thinking stop you. Don't let the things that have locked you down and kept you from being who you are stop you. If you want to feel like this beautiful, look at how beautiful she is. She living her best life with that mask. Oh yes, she is. She wants to go and celebrate, and she wants to feel like she's having a coming out of retirement kind of party. That's what this feels like. You let your old life die and go away, and it killed a huge part of you. You may have let yourself go a little bit. You may have stopped, I don't know, dancing and, really feeling like yourself. It feels like somebody, literally, a huge part of somebody died. And it caused a lot of chaos and conflict in their life. Well, Spirit's trying to put you on a path to where your passion is reignited. Bringing certain people back into your life, healing certain relationships so that when you do come out of so-called retirement or out of hermit mode, you will be honored as a guest of honor. Like, I can't believe you're actually here. I've missed you. We missed you. All of this. Where have you been? 22 and 33 here. That's kind of cool. Put them all together and it equals what? 5 and 5 is 10? Yeah. Bring back your life, your life's essence, your life force. You want to be happy, or do you want to continue to live in chaos and conflict? Are you sick and tired of feeling like are you sick and tired of feeling like you're being taken for granted? Are you tired of feeling like you just have to come behind everybody and fix things, and you're like for everybody all the time, and there's nothing left for you? Even when you try to take 5 minutes to yourself, it doesn't feel like anything because you come back and nothing, the energy's still the way it was. You're missing out on something that made you who you are. Being social. Going out and having fun with your people that are like-minded. Don't you miss that? Don't you miss being with the people that used to make you crack up so hard that your sides were splitting and your tears were running down your eyes? Don't you miss having the friends that would invite you over just to kick it? Don't you miss the friends where you would go out on the weekends and party and have after parties and do all the fun things? Don't you miss that? I mean, I know sometimes, when you have a family and you have kids, certain things kind of fade into the background. But in this particular case, whatever it was that you were doing that just stopped and went all together, didn't even like just gradually fade into it. It feels like the brakes were just pumped all of a sudden, and then it just took a big old bucket of water and dumped it on that fire, that passion within you that you had at one point. It just completely just put it out. Spirit is giving you an opportunity to say, this is what I want, and make that choice. You can do it. You can go back to feeling like this. Being the guest of honor with like-minded people that just want to open their arms and welcome you in. Like, I have missed you so much. We've missed you. I can't believe I can actually put my arms around you again and hug you. Let's go. Let's go to our favorite place and do all the things right now. There's no hesitating, no waiting. Let's just go. I don't care if you put on 20 pounds in the last 20 years or however long, or your hair isn't the same color, or your style is really different. I don't care. Just let's go back to our favorite place. And let's bring that you back out into the world, because the you that you were meant to be is that person, and the world needs you. The universe needs you to be you. So you can bring the passion and the creativity back to life instead of living there. Like, you see how he's shedding his outer layer, that skin that he had to put on to be able to fit into their surroundings, and now he's shedding it and turning from this giraffe type pattern back to the zebra that he is. Shed this bullshit skin. Shed it. Be done with it. You deserve to be who you are. You deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve to be treated like you actually are worth something, instead of just being not being taken seriously, being forced into a situation you don't really want to be in, and just losing all the passion that you were given, all those creative things that you wanted to do. I'm seeing somebody that really enjoys maybe modeling, costuming, dancing. I definitely see people like, I see people in like burlesque type clothing. Maybe somebody was a burlesque dancer, something. I see corsets and frillies and feathers and all different kinds of things. Like there was a part of this person, dancing was a huge part of it. I really see somebody as like a burlesque dancer. Maybe this is a passion somebody has. Maybe it's like, maybe you need to go take burlesque style dancing classes and bring your sexy back. I don't know. But these are things that I'm seeing. You can do it. Free yourself from the chains that life has put around you to keep you down. Now you've learned what you needed to learn in this particular situation. What to do, what not to do, and the people that you should be associating with. Not just letting anybody else into your, not just letting any old body into your, your energy space. You had to learn something in this mess. You had to learn something, okay? But there's something here. There's a passion within you that needs to be brought back to life before you literally lose your hair and scratch your eyes out and lose your ever-living mind. And you end up saying or doing something to where you hurt somebody and you miss a golden opportunity. Okay? Is there anything else? We're going to leave it there. Let's see what this says. I'm surrounded by love and support. You will be. Once you make the conscious decision to free yourself from the chaos and conflict of your life, and you open yourself up and take the hand of those, and go searching for the hand of those people that love you, that accept you, that are like-minded, that miss you, you will have the love and support you need to surrender all of this chaos and conflict and step back into who you are. That fiery little spitfire that you are. Get down and get jiggy with it, all right? Do all the things, because you're going to be supported and loved, and there are going to be people that are going to be there to welcome you with open arms and treat you like the guest of honor and welcome you back to the life that you were meant to have. Okay? That's what I have for you guys with Tiger's Eye. That one's a good one. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for that message. All right, we're going Amethyst next. So if you chose Amethyst, this is for you. Ooh, okay. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Alice. Alice is here. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. The Observer. And we will save this for last. Okay. Okay. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. That's funny. Okay. So what I'm getting off of this energy is that somebody has gone. Thank you for showing me. Somebody has found a rabbit hole. Okay, a rabbit hole that just, it's like that little white rabbit that's like, I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. Like Alice, you are Alice. Whoever you are that picks this card, you're Alice, and you see that white rabbit, and it's just like, he's just standing there looking at you like, are you gonna follow me? But I'm late. You're gonna follow me. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Like, yeah. You're going head first, diving arms first down this rabbit hole. Okay? You see it, you want to go and do something new. You're sick and tired of just watching everybody do all the fun things. You're sick and tired of just sitting there idly like, okay, I don't know how to get there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to have that kind of life. You're sitting down and you're like, okay, I'm sick and tired of that. I want to go down the rabbit hole. I want to go and experience new things in life. I want to go and try new things and, you know, maybe open the doors of perception in my mind and see things from a different perspective instead of just sitting there watching everybody do it and letting life go by. Okay? And you have decided, either now, future, or in the past, to make some plans and focus, become diligent, to become disciplined, to become financially secure, to go seek new endeavors to go and make you the money you want to make, to be able to go down that rabbit hole and have fun without having to stress out about how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to go and I'm going to just use this as an example. Go and spend a month overseas learning a whole new culture. How am I going to do that and still be able to come back and have my house and my, all my things and everything like that? You decided, or you will be deciding, that it is time. It's time to make a plan and focus, become diligent, and really drive yourself forward and do it. It may require you letting go of some people who are not serving your highest good and just sitting there being a bump on a log, literally waiting for you to do everything for them or guide them into doing it because they don't understand how to make a damn decision for themselves. And it's literally putting a damper on you because there could be very well people in your energy space that are not in that position in life to go down that rabbit hole with you. They're not there mentally or emotionally or spiritually. You have gotten to that point where you're like, I'm sick and tired of just being an observer. I don't want to be a spectator. I want to be part of the game. And that's why I see you going headfirst down that rabbit hole. Like, come here, you little white rabbit. I want to see what you're up to. Let's go do this together. Let's go find the Mad Hatter and go have some fun at a crazy tea party. I don't know. But it requires you staying driven and focused. Because the thing is once you do, you're going to let in so many new type of people that are going to help guide you down this new path. There may be I'm feeling like Alice is the one somebody's searching for down that rabbit hole. Spirit's telling me yes. The white rabbit, for whoever is like resonating with this, is the person's other person. Whoever you are, this is your other half. You're watching this person maybe go down, you saw them go down a rabbit hole. You saw them change a lot about themselves, make plans and focus and drive themselves into doing greater things, and you've been watching them, and it's empowered you to go do the same dang thing. Looking at your life and seeing the people who aren't for your highest good, seeing the people that are just sitting there milking you, possibly gold diggers that are sucking you dry, and you can't have any money to do anything for yourself because they're taking it all from you. And now you want to go follow Alice, whoever your 18 on the timer, whoever your other half is, you want to be, that's that white rabbit. You want to follow him down there. You want to follow him. And that's okay. That's what you're meant to do. That's the whole point. I feel like you've been stalking this person a little bit. Mildly stalking, seriously stalking, however it is for you. But you've been watching this person diligently, seeing how they're doing it. Or it could very well be like this for you, collective. You've been watching somebody, maybe a friend, that has the life that you've always wanted in your for yourself. You've been watching them, asking questions, following that person down the rabbit hole. Okay, watching that person, asking them questions. How are you? Let's just use this as an example. How are you saving money? How are you going about handling this type of emotion? How are you doing this sort of thing? I want to know. Teach me. Let me follow you down that rabbit hole. Let me have a friendship or a relationship with you because I know you're for my highest good and I want to get away from the toxicity. Help me make a plan. They'll help you. You just have to you have to keep it within yourself to stay diligent and disciplined. Okay? There could be I feel a lot of different energies surrounding these cards. I feel like there's a masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy, folks, okay? I feel like there's a masculine that's been watching his other half. I see stalking. And then I see like a peaceful, friendly type energy that just wants to go to their, like, whoever their person is that they are seeking guidance from. They're the person that they're observing and watching, and just wanting to learn from them. And I see that sort of energy. Those are the two types of energy I'm feeling around here. Both of y'all are doing exactly what's meant to be done to teach you what you need to be taught. Whoever you are stalking, please be mindful. Make sure you know the energy you're sending towards that person is of the highest white light, because if you are stalking, it means that you guys are in separation, and it's for a reason. Okay? Don't be seeking out this person, whoever you're watching, to, steal their ideas. Use it for the highest white light. You may not be in the relationship with them anymore because of your evil ways. And that's why you're sitting there just being an observer. Do something to get you out of the darkness and bring your behind down that rabbit hole to the highest white light. Be pleasant about it, because I don't feel like you're very dangerous and, like, energy wise, but I feel like there's like a grudge there that you're holding, and there's something there. But I feel like right now you're in a state of, like, neutral. It can go either way. And I really feel that if you do decide to go head first and dive down this rabbit hole, it will get you in balance. It will get you to a point where you get away from the darkness. I feel like you going down that rabbit hole will get you as far away from the darkness that you need to go. Now, this other pleasant energy is going down this rabbit hole because they know deep down inside that if they want to associate with this type of energy, and they want to be able to keep up and not fear that they're going to not be able to do this, that, and the next thing, that they have to stay diligent and disciplined. If you want to be a part of this group or this person's life, you have to get on their level. Get on my level. What? Yeah. Get on the level of this person. It goes for both energies that I'm feeling. Okay. So however it is for you, but this is what I'm feeling. Okay. There's going to be a lot of fun. It may be as simple as, hey, home slice, this, and this is happening this coming week. Do you want to come with me? I'm channeling my inner whatever, and I want you to come with me. Come with me. And you're like, I don't really know. If I go here, I might not be able to buy groceries for myself or put gas in my car or whatever. This is all a learning experience. This is Spirit's way of telling you, look, you're not being diligent with your money. You're not doing this and that right. Pay attention to what she's trying to show you, or what whoever Alice is for you, or the white rabbit, whoever this person is for you, whoever this one is for you. Pay attention to how they're doing it. If you feel that way, just tell them, and they may bless you with a gift, saying, look, I understand. I've been there before. Let me continue to help you make plans and focus. Let me cover you this time, whatever the case may be. Let's just go and have a good time. It may not happen every time, but it may happen once in a while to, remind you that going down this rabbit hole with this person, whoever he or she is for you, means business. When they, really want you in their life, they'll help you make those plans and focus, if that makes sense. Okay? Now whoever you are, I'm seeing, okay? If this white rabbit, whoever Alice is that you're following, or the white rabbit, take it how it is, okay? Is somebody that you have a romantic connection with, and you going down that rabbit hole is to open your mind, you're going to need to get rid of codependencies. You're going to have to release them, whatever they are. If you want to keep up with this person, whoever it is you're following down that rabbit hole, if you want to keep up with them, you're going to need stamina. You need to get your endurance up. You need to release the toxins that you're putting into your body, whether it's sugar, alcohol, or drugs. Let it go. Get away from it. Start getting healthy. You money ain't right. You need to get that shit in check. Okay? If you got deception and lies and manipulation that are surrounding you, you got to clear all that out before you come anywhere near this person, because you guys are in separation because you were no longer part of serving their highest good. Okay? Narcissism and ego. Okay? Which is the reason why now you have to the whole situation is resulting in you stalking this person on the regular, I'm being told, on the regular. Okay? If you just want to continue to observe instead of following her down the rabbit hole, Miss Alice here, or the white rabbit, whatever's, keep going the way you're going. If not, you better start making plans and focusing. Okay? I feel like this, even though I feel one type of energy is in a separation and stalking, and the other energy is just like, please, I just want to be more like you. Please, 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 let me get on the same level as you. Just teach me. I really feel like people are looking at their life, looking back at their life, because you see how Mr. Fox is, he's looking kind of up and over his shoulder, kind of like he's looking back. He's looking back at the moon saying, all right, I see my life as what it was. Now I see my life as what I want it to be. I want to go down that rabbit hole. I want to go down that rabbit hole. I want love. I want magical experiences. I want fire and passion in my life. I don't want to sit here alone in isolation because I can't afford to do anything, or I just don't have it in me to energetically deal with people. I'm so depressed and blah, blah, blah. Whatever the case may be. Depression is not something that is a joke. Never has been on this channel, never will be. However, you can change that. You just have to make a plan, you have to focus, and you have to realize that the relationships that you keep, the energy you allow in your circle, the energy you allow in your space, all of that results in what you are feeling right now. Okay? So make the conscious decision to do what you need to do to follow Alice and that rabbit down that rabbit hole, and go dive head first and say, Wonderland, here we come. Let's get jiggy with it. Let's have a good time. Okay? Make a plan. Focus on it. Be strong. Shield yourself and armor yourself with your divine armor. Okay? Get your divine shield. Get your divine sword. And you go and fight those demons that are surrounding you so you can have the relationships you want. And it all comes down to financial health, spiritual health, physical health, mental health. Get all that in balance, and let's get down that rabbit hole and let's have a good time, folks. Let's do all the damn things. Okay? Unless you just want to be a spectator. It's your choice. You got free will for a reason. Use it wisely. Use your discernment in all things. Okay? I don't have to prove myself to anyone. No, you don't. No, you don't. Those toxic relationships that you have been allowing around you, all that darkness that's lingering, all of those people that don't serve your highest good, you don't need to prove anything to them. If you feel like you want to get up and go close a distance with somebody and heal a separation, then get your ass up and go do it. If you want to be a baddie with your own bag, well, you need to get disciplined and figure out how to do it. It all depends on whatever it is for you. This is the energy I'm picking up on these cards with this stone. Okay? You don't have to prove yourself to anyone but you. And of course, Spirit. Okay? There's a lot of love here on from both energies I'm picking up on. I see this, it kind of in the shape of a heart, very similar to this. The song I Am a Warrior is coming into my head. Okay? You can do this. I have faith in you. You just have to believe that you have faith in yourself and go for it. Hit the deck running and just go down, dive down that rabbit hole and go find you what you want in this life. So you can have healthy relationships with people who actually want the same thing you want and will keep you on the up and up as long as you choose to make the right choices. Because I feel like whoever you guys are going towards, or whoever the energy is for you that you're, watching or looking up to, that person may very well have an intuition that will keep them well informed of what's going on the other side of that relationship. Okay? So if you ain't on the up and up, you may very well end up staying in separation or being pushed away because they don't want to be around the nonsense and the toxicity. So make sure you're doing the right thing for you and making sure you keep your vibration of the highest white light. You vibrate at a higher frequency. Okay? If you're sitting in a low vibrational energy and this person is like your sunshine and helps you get out of it, make sure you appreciate that person. Make sure you are telling this person that you appreciate the things that they do for you. Okay? I feel like that's, the case, at least for the most part, on at least one of the sides. I feel like the side where the person is like looking up to this person maybe as a mentor or a BFF, or it may be a family member, somebody. Okay? I feel that from here, but the other side, it's just kind of cold and gray. If you're looking up to this person and she's inspiring you or he's inspiring you, you may want to make it known that this person, that you appreciate them. You don't have to prove anything. Just say, look, I came across something that you posted and it really inspired me. I saw a picture of you and you look like you've been doing really well for yourself and it really inspired me. Thank you. Thank you for sharing what you're sharing. Thank you for doing what you're doing. They're going to obviously know at that point that you've been stalking. But it may be time for you to come clean and let them know. Especially if they're helping you. Okay? Spirit's got more for me. Hold on, let me pick up the stone. That, whatever that message is for this energy over here, the one that's following, I feel like a romantic partner, stalking a romantic partner. I feel like this energy here knows that if they message this person one more time, or if they get in contact with them one more time, that's going to be the spark that reignites the passion between the two of them, and it's going to set them both running down that course, that path of life, right into their future together. However, because we were given free will, Spirit's letting this person choose what they choose. If they choose not to say, send that message or make that phone call or take that trip to close that separation, they get to just continue being the observer and the spectator and just have their heart break and go fall further and further down the dark path. And it ain't going to be down the rabbit hole of light. It's going to be down the rabbit hole of darkness and fiery hell, basically. So I guess we're kind of at the peak of the mountain, and somebody's standing there like, do I go back down? Or do I go up and over and go follow the white rabbit down the rabbit hole? Head first. So I can find my Alice or my whoever. I feel like the person, this energy over here that's watching and stalking, yeah, I feel like you're standing there, you see the white rabbit, and then you have your grudges, your regrets, your all of that. Just, it's kind of like you're on the top of here and you're like trying to figure out, and the scale's tipping you and back and forth, and you're getting kind of seasick is the energy I'm feeling. It's leaning further and further back, and then you're like, no, I see this person doing this, that, and the next thing, and it's leaning you forward again, and then you're like thinking about the past, back and forth, like you're on a seesaw, and you're getting yourself seasick, man. You're gonna make yourself crazy. Figure out what you want. I mean, in the famous words of my grandmother, shit or get off the pot, man. Like, You got shit to do, bro. Like, why are you just standing there? You see this amazing life that you could have down that rabbit hole with this person over here. You see it. You may have, got a glimpse of it in the past, and it scares the crap out of you. Well, I mean, the first time I ever took psilocybin, it scared the crap out of me. But let me tell you, after that experience, it changed my whole entire life. So, I mean, the things that scare you, and I'm saying that because I'm looking at these mushrooms and they're sitting here calling to me like, Gigi, don't forget about us. I haven't, believe me. Anyway, it's like, that this person will open your mind to a whole new, it will literally feel like you have entered into Alice's Wonderland and you're sitting there having tea with the Mad Hatter. Okay? It may scare the shit out of you, but hey, don't let fear hold you back from things that could be that kind of cool. Having a relationship that will be that kind of beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're worried about judgment of people in your life because of whatever the reason the separation is, hey, let them have their opinions. They're entitled to it. We were all given an opinion. What does my mom say? Opinions are like assholes. They all stink. This shit my parents and my family come up with, man, it's hilarious. Anyway, let them have their opinions. Like, why are you letting that hold you back? Don't. It's not fair to you. I mean, if you want to be that way, be that way. That's why we were given free will, but it's your choice to make. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. Anybody but yourself and spirit. So, keep watching what you're watching. Spirit will give you the messages that you're meant to have, obviously. And, at some point you're going to have to make a decision. And once you do, you need to make a plan and focus on it. Whether it's to stay where you're at and just get your mess in a pile learning from this person you keep watching. Or get yourself to where you need to be a part of that person's life and go get yourself surrounded with with amazingness. So anything further? That's all I got for you guys with the amethyst. So, yep. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Now we're going to move to rose quartz. All right. Sorry, guys. I just had to... I feel like I need to sage again. Let me just get some more sage real quick. Just to clean up some energy, because that one was... like I said, that last one really wasn't bad. It's just like... Really, it's time to make your mind up. Choose what you want. Choose the path that you're destined to go down. Like, the Spirit already knows what you're going to do. You just have to do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. All right, so this is for those of you who chose rose quartz. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Out of the darkness. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Oops. Thinker. Okay. All right. $44 and 2 breaks down to a 10 together. I really feel that somebody's had a light bulb moment about what they're meant to do. For real. And it's had them sitting there thinking a whole lot about what it is. I'm looking at this owl and it's giving me like whatever this light bulb moment has, whatever this light bulb moment was, literally made somebody wise to the ways of the darkness that's been lingering around them for too damn long. Okay? And they're trying to sit down and think about what they need to do to get out of the darkness and start living in their life's purpose. Paying better attention to what their intuition, which is what purple represents, is intuition. Listening to their gut instincts, trusting it. It's making them wise. It's making them loving and compassionate. It's freeing them. It's helping them spread their wings and fly the hell away from that darkness as fast as possible. They want their complete 10 out of 10 life. They want to be what they were put here to be. They want the love, which is what rose quartz represents, is love. They want the love that they're meant to have, from both romantically, friendship-wise, family love, all of that. They want it to be in perfect balance. I see the word healer. Somebody may be tapping into the fact that they are a manifester. Maybe sitting down and thinking about the things that they manifested for their life that has kept them lingering in the darkness. Sitting down and thinking about all the things that they've done in the past and recognizing why a lot of things have happened. Why they got karma for certain things. And it has them sitting down and reflecting on what they've done with their life. And it's making them wiser. I feel like the word guru just popped up. Whatever your purpose is, you may be using whatever testimony you learned in that darkness to help people. Okay? It may very well be drawing love towards you that you may just now be starting to be aware of. You may be seeing people coming into your life that you feel like they're cut from the same cloth. You feel like I feel like there's some people, like certain people very similar to you, that are reminding you of who you are. And it's got you sitting there thinking, damn, what was I doing down there in the dark all this time, oblivious to what the hell I was doing? How did that happen? Well, everybody has to go through what they go through to have those light bulb moments, those awakening moments, those moments of awareness. You may have needed to start tapping better in, like I said, tapping better into, more into your intuition, listening to it more, letting your gut feelings guide you instead of like blocking it out. Really tapping in. I really feel like somebody was too far in their masculine energy and not enough in their feminine energy. Somebody needed to get balanced, and because they were so out of balance, it kept them in the dark. They were missing out on so many beautiful things in life, missing out on so many opportunities, missing out on the little moments with people that they love, because they were too maybe selfish. Overwhelmed. Stuck in their ways, stubborn. And Spirit was like, no more. Now it's time for you to retreat and recharge. Think about what you've done. Take this time and opportunity to grow up, learn what you need to learn, and broaden your horizons instead of thinking that you're only meant to do one thing or doing things that it's time for you to start thinking about what reality is. And Spirit was like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, and it's going to come in the form of karma. losing prized possessions, separations with people that your heart were literally begging for. Giving out your sexual energy to people that didn't deserve it. Getting to see people's true colors. Spirit is giving you a gift of knowing when people are trying to deceive you and lie to you. Giving you dreams and downloads and all the things that may be keeping you up at night. To show you things that could have happened if you went down a different path instead of following Spirit out of the darkness. Reminding you that you were put here to do something greater. Your higher self knew, but your physical self wasn't ready. You were starting to be aware, like the energy I'm feeling is that you were starting to become aware of a lot of things. It happened relatively quickly. In Spirit's eyes, it happened relatively quickly, and the moment that light bulb moment happened, you hit the deck running, and you really got to where you needed to go faster than I guess was anticipated for you. I mean, Spirit of course knows all, but there may have been some challenges that could have gone one way or another. You know what I'm saying? There may have been some bumps in the road, but you corrected yourself relatively fast. That instinct of yours and that inner knowing of yours knows now that you very well have to stay obedient to Spirit. If you even look at that line of divinity, you know what will happen. If you even go within 100 feet of that line of divinity, you know what will happen. And I can almost guarantee whoever this is for, you know, deep down inside of you, that you never want to go back to this darkness again. You know now that the darkness was never meant for you. You were meant for the highest white light. You know deep down that you do not want to have to recycle or go to the darkness forever. And that is why I truly believe deep down inside of me that you will not go anywhere near that line of divinity ever again. You know now that it ain't worth it. You now know what your divine purpose is. You now know what it feels like to lose those that you may have taken for granted. The unconditional love that people had for you, you had to learn something. I think you understand now you always had it in you. I guess you had to receive a little bit of karma, a whole lot of karma to wake your ass up. You haven't missed the train out to happiness completely. There's a lot of positive energy coming towards you. Just stay consistent and disciplined. Stay consistent and disciplined, and the chaos and conflict in your life will definitely start to just fade away. Just be patient. Divine timing is happening for a reason in your life. There's a purpose. It's part of your purpose. It's part of your purpose. And that purpose is going to help a lot of other people. What you went through was the key to what your purpose is. Okay? I don't worry about things I can't control. Not anymore. I really feel like anxiety was a huge part of this person's life. They were living too far in the future, and it was stressing them out. Like, depression is looking back at the past and lingering there. Anxiety is worried about what's going on in the future, worrying about, if I don't do this way, or I don't do this way, how, whatever, this isn't going to happen for me. No, I really feel that you no longer are looking too far in the future. I feel like you are here more now. Instead of letting those little moments pass you by, you're not worried so much about what's going to happen tomorrow. You're worried about here and now. You're starting to recognize your patterns. If you're not getting enough sleep, you know how you react. If you're not eating right, you know what's going to happen. If you're acting a certain way, you know how it's going to affect your entire day. And you're recognizing it faster and faster and faster, and you're putting a stop to it right away. Maybe taking more naps, maybe doing health challenges, journaling and meditating and praying and reading your scriptures, or whatever it is that you're doing to keep you on the up and up. Praying, singing, reading, listening to music. I'm being told somebody needs to listen to more music. Different styles of music. The water here is calling to me, as well as the essence of the sun behind it. It's like the sun is setting behind the water, or maybe rising, however it is. It may be setting on one part of your life that just needs to be done and over with, and it's rising in the new life that you're destined for. All the while teaching you how to handle your emotions, helping you release and surrender things, helping you release burdens, maybe having heart-to-heart conversations that open your eyes to more than what even though you've said these words 100 times, but you may be now having these heart-to-heart conversations with somebody that's triggering certain things for you to open your eyes even further. You're going to be a huge asset to people. You're going to be loved by a lot of people. And it's not all about seeking social acceptance at all. It's about true unconditional love in so many different ways. And it all comes down to how you learned to possibly release codependencies, somebody very much has a codependent type of nature due to past ancestral patterns, and learning how to stand on the two legs that God gave them, and staying driven and focused and disciplined, following a rhythm that they are setting for themselves that may not be the same rhythm as everybody else, but it's a rhythm that works for them. And not letting other people's judgment hold them back. Not letting old, outdated ways of thinking keep them from doing the things that they are meant to do, which is all resulting in helping. So yeah, all that time you spent sitting there in solitude thinking, reflecting, all of that, it was like Spirit put you in timeout, had you in hermit mode for a reason, so you can heal the things that needed to be healed, learn the lessons that you needed to learn, and see the way people treated you, see the way you treated people, and now knowing what you deserve, and that you deserve better than that because you have done the work, or you are doing the work. There's always work to be done. And you will not have, and there will be work to be done until the moment you leave this place and you cross over. Okay. Don't slack on your spiritual work. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is coming to a point where you're going to be on the up and up, and you're going to get the things that you deserve, all the things that you may have been manifesting, all of those prayers, all of those things that you've been asking Spirit for a long time. You're very well destined to get it. You just need to keep going. Keep proving yourself. Keep accepting challenges. Keep fighting this spiritual war that you're fighting so you can stay out of the darkness. All of that's going to help. It's going to do the things it's supposed to do for you. You don't have to worry anymore. You have Spirit sitting there holding your hand in his lap, guiding you from the spirit realm. And I really feel that you may very well have a deep inner knowing, a connection with Spirit that most people would only dream of. You're blessed. Not everybody gets this type of gift from Spirit. And I'm not just talking about any psychic abilities. I'm talking about the opportunity to see their wrongs and have the time to fix it, to correct the things that they have done, heal the regrets that they have had in their life, do the things that they truly are gifted at doing, and seizing the opportunities that are being handed to them without second guessing themselves, because they are now trusting their instincts, paying attention to their intuition, and finally figuring out what they were put here to do. They may have had it known about it deep down, but they never really, whoever this is, that never really knew. You know what I mean? They knew, but they didn't know, if that makes any sense. You may have had to release control issues. You may have had to become a little bit more submissive than the dominant creature that you were, releasing ego. Maybe a little bit of shallowness. A little bit. Maybe like that much, like a hairline's amount of shallowness. By recognizing what it was to be shallow with other people. You know, if you may very well be a have to experience it kind of person to learn from it. So it is what it is. But somebody's going to be blessed as long as they continue to do the work. Anything further from here? Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for the rose quartz reading. We're going to move on to the final pile, which is sodalite. And let's see what we have. I want to clear the energy one more time. I hope you guys are enjoying this style of reading. I kind of like it. We may have to do this, make this a weekly thing. Okay. All right. Final pile. All right, let's see what's going on here. Balance. The Pixie Period. Sage, be devoted and committed, and loyal heart. Okay. I mean, for those of you who don't know my Divine Circus cards, this card here represents you being who you are no matter what outer influences come at you. Doesn't matter the kind of job you do, it doesn't matter the kind of people you hang out with, none of that. You are who you are for a reason, okay? Don't stifle yourself for others, okay? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You are who you are for a reason, okay? You need to get into balance. If you're not in balance, it's time. It's time to be in balance. It's time to start being devoted and committed to who you are, maybe saging your space, cleansing your energy, and preparing for something that's going to be pretty impressive. I feel like there's a union of souls that's going to be happening. There's going to be a balancing out of some sort. See, this card and this card come together like be devoted and committed, have a loyal heart. I feel, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for giving this to me. What I'm picking up on this, what Spirit's giving me, is that somebody is truly loyal at heart. Somebody really is devoted and committed, a devoted and committed kind of person. Somebody wants to be that again. But the thing is I feel like somebody has been hurt so many times that it threw them out of balance. Started stifling who they truly are. Well, if you're not going to be devoted and committed to me, if you ain't going to be loyal to me, I just don't care no more. Throwing up their hands and washing their hands of the whole situation and just going and doing whatever it is that whatever they want, and not giving two flying flippity flops about how they make other people feel. It's kind of like holding a grudge and taking that out on every other aspect of life. Letting all of that toxicity just rain down upon any energy that comes towards them. And the thing is now they're seeing something or they're feeling something, and it's like, man, I really want to come home to somebody that makes me feel like I can trust them. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside instead of having to put this freaking brick wall around their heart that's turned them cold. I see a sun shine. I see the sun like blazing behind somebody's head. It's like they're facing away from it and they're like in the shadows, but they feel the warmth of the sun behind them. Like there may be somebody from your past that made you feel like that. That brought out your passion and your confidence. Just being in their energy space had you driven and devoted and dedicated and confident, ready to take on the world and seize it by the horns and just wrangle that thing right down to the ground and just say, make it their bitch, basically. Yep. But they're so emotionally damaged from all of the things that have happened that they're just sitting there moping and miserable. Just longing for a drop of those rays of sunshine of this person. Their heart feels empty. They're looking at that long road ahead of them that would take them back down to that warmth and sunshine, but there's something holding them back. Their emotions may be getting the better of them. They may very well be recognizing how out of balance, out of whack they are. Being in these funks aren't helping, anything either. Look at this man. I've seen this card a million times. Look at him. He's sitting there writing on a leaf with a peacock feather. Looking at you, It feels like he's saying, look at me, follow what I'm doing, sage your space, write in your journal. It'll help you figure out what you need to do to become devoted and committed again, to get you back to being that loyal person that you were that you have always been, getting you back to who you are and not letting the outside influences keep you out of whack. Release those burdens. Feel your feelings. Surrender, purge them. Purge them. Surrender all of it to spirit. Go out into nature. I mean, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Get away from the people that are keeping you stuck and stagnant in this way of life. It ain't worth it now. You only get one shot at this. You really do. You really do. I really feel like somebody needs to write somebody a message. A really true, like a real true, honest, heartfelt message. Don't type it. Write it out by hand. I don't care if your handwriting is atrocious. Just write it out. It'll mean more if you do. Put all your feelings into words. Use the pretty paper. Put it in an envelope and sign it and just send it or hand it to them, whatever you got to do. Put it in a freaking a bottle and cast it out to sea and just surrender it to spirit and just be done with it. Whatever you got to do. Or drop it off at their front door, knock on the door and run. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to get these emotions out and these feelings out and let this person know. If you want to look at your person like that, if you want to sit on this love nest here and possibly have a family with them and have all the hearts a fluttering, yeah. Knowing that this person has the key to your heart, knowing that they have always been your the source of your confidence, your ambition, motivation, all of that. If you've always known it deep down, you got to get yourself in check. You gotta get these emotions and feelings out. If you sit and let them linger for too long, it's gonna make you sick, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Unless you really enjoy being where you're at. I mean, we choose these things a lot. A lot of the times we choose to stay where we're at because it's easier. Okay. We choose to sometimes tolerate things we don't want to tolerate anymore because it's easier. Well, you know, life was never meant to be this hard. We do this to ourselves. You know, once you feel happy and content in life, everything will feel much easier. Once you have your confidence and your drive back, everything's gonna fall right into place. I truly, honestly feel it's harder to live in the darkness. I've lived on both sides of that spectrum, and it takes a lot of work to get in balance, but once you do, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. If the person that you feel is going to judge you harshly, and that's what's keeping you from opening your mouth and saying what you need to say, well, you may be pleasantly surprised when you get to the breaking point where you're like, I just can't take it anymore, and it just comes out like word vomit out of your mouth when you're just like, I just need to tell you this, and if whatever you say, I just don't care, I just need you to know, and then blah, 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 and it all comes out, and they're like, I've been waiting for you to tell me this. I kind of already knew. Let me help you get where you need to go. You're going to like drop to your knees and just start like sobbing. And and you may sob to the point where you just start hysterically laughing. Like I've had that happen before, where you just sob like and purge all of those feelings, and all that stress and anxiety is lifted up off your chest, and it just comes out, and you're like, oh, finally I'm free. I'm telling you, once that happens, the balancing act is going to be very easy. But right now, what you need to do is you need to cleanse yourself, your space. Start writing. Write out a letter. 1, 10, 10 on the timer. That's pretty cool. Okay. It may take a while, but stay committed to what you want. Stay devoted. Work hard. Keep working on being loyal. It may take being in a vow of celibacy and standing firm in your boundaries, but it's worth every moment of it. When you finally have that sunshine back in your life, and your person is wrapped up in your arms and in your, getting kisses from you and hugs, and you look deeply into each other's eyes, it's going to feel like something out of a romantic novel. Something that may even be something you write about. You may write a book about it and tell your story one way or another. It may be whatever. Okay? But it's worth it. A few months or a few years of hard work to have the end result that you've always wanted is worth it. Stop being lazy. This is the only chance you get at this life. 111 on the timer. There's a sea creature. There's the water. Yeah. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and to believe. And if you continue to feed it darkness, it will continue to support every dark thought, every dark choice you choose to make. But if you think of think pure thoughts, loving thoughts, happy thoughts, the universe will support every one of those. You're a manifester. You're a manifester, and you're doing this to yourself. 112, 13, that's a lot of, that's pretty cool. Oh, it was actually 11. Yeah, never mind. Things are going the way that they're meant to go. Everything is aligning for somebody's greater good. And very soon somebody's going to, I'm seeing my supernova card. Somebody's going to erupt. It's going to come out. Somebody's emotions are just going to explode right out of them, and they're going to it's going to be word vomit, and it's going to happen to the person they feel like they're being judged by. So, if you want happiness, if you want love, if you want dedication, if you want somebody to be committed and loyal to you, you need to start believing that you deserve it. Once you do, Spirit will know that you're serious. But if you want to continue to say, oh, I don't, this is the best it's ever going to be for me, this is what I deserve, this is the easier way to deal with it, I'd rather just be alone so I don't have to feel anything, well, that's what Spirit's going to continue to give you. You deserve better. You just need to believe it for yourself. That's it. That's all I got for this. Just believe in yourself. You deserve happiness. We all do. That's it. Once you believe it, it'll start falling into place. Doing it this way, I really enjoyed this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me channel this energy surrounding the collective today. I close this reading. Guys, I'm going to take a moment here, if you guys are still watching, to just talk to you guys about a few things. I've been through a lot in this life, a lot. I use a lot of my testimony to help guide you, to, put it out there that you're not alone in a lot of situations. There are people that have gone through the same things. A lot of the same things in different aspects, obviously, because, no two situations are exactly the same, but there's a lot of similarities. I'm gonna talk gently about this. I was going through some messages the other day that, were kind of held for review. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it yet, but somebody had asked me to be mindful about how I say certain things. Now, there are multiple topics that I talk about on this channel, starting with codependencies, depression, and suicide, that I hold very seriously. I take very, very seriously because I have suffered with all three of those things. Okay? All three of those things. I've been in recovery, I don't even know, since 2007. 15 years now. Okay? I've been in recovery and sober. I have been in and out of psychiatric hospitals since I was 12 because of multiple attempts at suicide. Okay? I have suffered with depression and anxiety pretty much my whole life, pretty much since I was like 6 or 7 years old. Okay? For 30 years, I've suffered with depression and anxiety. I know how it feels to linger in the darkness too damn long. Too damn long. Okay? Some of these readings are funny. I joke a lot, but these are, feeling this last bit kind of triggered something for me. That's not my story so much, but it's more of like the energy of feeling like this person's just going to linger there in the darkness until death takes them. It breaks my heart to feel this sorts of energy. And what was it? The devoted card? You see how I was saying right, and then I pull this out, and look who it is? The voice of an angel is telling you that there is a story that needs to be told. It just requires you to, be true to who you are and come out of the darkness. Life is short. It may feel like it's dragging by for you, but that's because you're sitting there stuck and letting life just pass you by. Bored out of your mind. Depressed and anxious. Look, when I was awakened, a lot of things happened. But occasionally, even still, I'll get into a funk. But I've trained my mind through meditation and prayer and surrendering my emotions and feelings, how to, get up, and when I feel like that, go outside. Go suck up the sunshine, because it's vital. You're a plant. Just think about it like this. You need sun, you need water, you need proper food and those sorts of things, and proper exercise to keep everything in balance, and that includes your mental health. Okay? I'm not consistent on my exercise. I'd like to be. I'd like to get back to being consistent on my exercise, but even just when you're feeling out of whack, just go and get a walk out in the sunshine. I'm telling you, it'll turn your whole life around. The whole day will be turned around. Because sitting here lingering in this depression that I'm feeling for this energy, it's still lingering pretty harshly, this last one. Sitting there lingering in it is going to lead you down a path that could very well turn very dangerous for you. I know people that have lost loved ones from suicide. I've lost a few members of my family. I think maybe one major one. Somebody that I cared a lot about, I found out that he hung himself in his garage. And it broke my heart. I can only imagine what it would have done to my family if they actually found me hanging in my closet. All those times I tried to hang myself. all the times I see on the internet, you know, people finding their children hanging in the backyard from trees and seeing them dead in the garage and all of these things, like what it does to somebody. I know it would have destroyed my mom, having to walk into the house seeing me like that. It would have killed her. These are very, very serious topics, collective. Yeah, there's a lot of love. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but there's sometimes the issues are so deep rooted, and people that are so emotional and so emotionally damaged, 120 on the clock, that it's so difficult for them to come out of it, especially when they're fearing judgment, when they're fearing ridicule, when they're fearing that somebody will use manipulation and deception over their head and dangling things over their head and trying to manipulate them out of doing it because of jealousy and envy. I know that's a big topic here. You know what I'm saying? It could keep somebody stuck in these patterns. However, I'm here to tell you that living in fear of these things is going to keep you in this dark path that's going to lead you down the wrong path, right down to a fiery end, and it's not going to be good. I've already picked up multiple times I've seen suicide on this channel. I don't want to see that for somebody. I really don't. I've grown to love every energy I pick up on in this channel with you guys. I really have. If you are feeling that there is somebody out there, 121 on the timer, if you know somebody that's like this, reach out to them. There may be a separation that was put in place. If there is, and Spirit's telling you to keep a distance, then here's what I want you to do. Grab your crystals, grab your rosary, grab your meditation beads, whatever it is that you use, and pray with everything you got for this person as often as possible. Send them love, ask Spirit to grace them with His divine essence and surround them with His beautiful white light. Because I feel like this person, specifically this last one, really truly needs some kind of light in their life. They literally are living in the darkness. Miserable and alone. Depressed. Just thinking about hanging it up on the regular. Overwhelmed with emotion. It's causing anxiety. Possibly can't eat, can't sleep, can't think straight, can't focus at work, can't seem to drive down the road without thinking about, I guess, their person and breaking down and crying. Knowing deep down inside of them that they know that they want them, but they're being held back by a lot of different things. One, 2, 3 on the timer. Okay? Everything is going in order. There's a lot of love there, I'm feeling. A lot. Spirit just wants you to use your free will to make the choice to not let fear hold you back anymore. You have to choose this for yourself. He can't do it for you. He can, but He gave us this free will to allow us to make the choices for ourselves. Okay? Gigi is here for you the only way I'm able to be, because I don't know who you are. I'm not being given any faces. Flashes of different people, and, you know, some I know, some I don't. No matter if I know you or not, I love you unconditionally. I respect you as a human being. You deserve a positive chance in this life. You have to choose it for yourself. If you continue to manifest the darkness, that's all it's going to be around you. But if you choose to manifest the things for the greater good for yourself, it will eventually happen, but it's going to take work. And this is coming from experience, 36 years of experience, having to face things that I never thought I would ever have to face. Healing things I never thought I had to heal. Things that I thought I got away with, but I really didn't, because Spirit knows and sees every damn thing. You may be sneaky here in the 3D, but there's no sneaky sneakies with the Holy Spirit. Okay? So, I care for you. I love you unconditionally. I love every single person out there unconditionally. I may not like some of the things you do that I got to pick up on, but I love you as a human being. I will never turn away somebody that comes to me for help. Never. I'll do my best. I'll tell you what I'm being told to tell you. What you do with that information is completely up to you. Be kind to yourself. You only get one chance in this body. And I'm feeling it specifically for this person here, the last, whoever I was picking up with with the sodalite pile. There's somebody out there that loves you so much, that wants to be embraced by you one last time, wants to give it one last chance. And if you have it in you to fight this fear and go towards them, your whole life will change. You deserve it. You deserve it. I feel like there's other energies coming towards you that are worried about you, that want to see you happy, that miss seeing you smile, that miss seeing you like just putting a little swag in your step and giggling and laughing, and like, I guess they may have noticed something when that person was around you. They saw a difference in when the separation happened. They've seen a complete change. The depression got worse. Anxiety got worse. Codependency, the reliance on codependencies got worse. Nobody wants you to leave them before it's your time. I mean, we all got to leave sometime. We can't all live forever. At least not here. But our souls will live forever, one way or another, whether they're with the highest white light, in the pits, or back here again to learn the things that you haven't learned this time. Okay? If you want to seize this last opportunity that you may have before somebody continues going down their path and meets somebody else that may very well send you over the deep end, please do what you got to do for you. Okay? Always stop worrying about other people. Worry about your relationship with God. Worry about your relationship with yourself. Okay? Because I really feel like this is a romantic partner that is destined to be your spouse, that is meant to be your spouse. Okay? And if, as you always have heard me say, spirit first, yourself, your spouse, your children, and then everybody else. Okay? You got to get yourself in balance. You got to get yourself in check. You got to start doing the right thing. Really, and it starts with just releasing that fear, surrendering it to Spirit so He can get you where you need to be in the nick of time. See this? There's a lot of love for you. I can tell that you're, and it's, the thing is, the Spirit's bringing me to this stone, and this stone is meant to help with bad dreams. I feel like you're living in a nightmare, all because you are not allowing the right type of love into your life. This stone is great for anxiety. I would highly recommend it. You're always welcome to go onto my shop and check out the spiritual kits. They have them in there. Okay? my stuff is, it's complete. I need help with my online stuff, but it'll get there eventually. I mean, I've got a lot going on, a lot on my plate. So, but they're available. You can always go, and I highly recommend touchy feeling. But if you're one that's a hermit crab and doesn't like to go out, the stone that's meant for you will get to you. So if you choose a spirituality kit or going on to Amazon and picking out, I would highly suggest getting the 7th chakra stones and getting yourself into alignment. I believe Tiger's Eye, Amethyst, I believe this one might be there too. I don't know. I know rose quartz is in there and clear quartz. These are all basically like chakra aligning stones. This one is new. This one is not in my kit. This is blue quartz. It's like for abundance and like financial abundance, wealth, that sort of thing. But I highly recommend you need some crystals. You need a spiritual bath. You need to get yourself into a healthy spiritual balance. And you really need to let go of that fear. You know, I say it the way I say it because I'm literally feeling it as if this was like the way spirit gives me this energy. I feel it so deeply because I'm an empath with these psychic abilities. It's hard for me to not say you need to, because it's like overwhelming me so much, as if I'm feeling your feelings and seeing what's in your mind. Like it's overwhelming, and I'm only getting like a fraction of what you're feeling in this moment. It's almost causing me to like feel like my lungs are heavy with anxiety. You need some cleansing. You need some serious release of energy. You definitely need some serious unconditional love. You definitely need to be romantically touched and kissed and held and cuddled. You definitely need the nurturing love of whoever this light is that's surrounding you, that wants to wrap their beautiful, it looks like an angel, wants to wrap their arms around you. You may look at this person as an angel. They may be an earth angel. There is definitely angels and ancestors that are surrounding you that want to hug you and hold you, but because there's so much darkness vibrating around you, because you're in such a low vibrational energy, that it's basically warding off the goodness that is coming towards you. And it's only bringing you people that are meant to hurt you and teach you lessons. But I feel like you are too far into this emotional damage that you just feel like this is what you were destined for, but it's not. Please, collective, if you know this person or you are this person, help yourself or give help. Give unconditional love. Give guidance. Have patience with this person. Please. It's only going to help them, not hurt them. But if you don't really give a shit about them, please let them go. If you're only out to hurt them, please let them go before you kill them. Like, it's literally, whatever is happening to this person is literally killing them. It's just not fair. It's not going to benefit you. And if it is going to benefit you, that benefit's only going to last so long before spirit knocks you right down to size and shows you exactly where you're going to go for what you're doing. Yeah. So those topics are taken very seriously on this channel. I say it the way I say it for a reason. This is my personality. This is who I am. This is how the messages are coming through, and I tell you exactly what Spirit wants me to tell you. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay by me. My collective is small, but we are mighty in its own right. And I will hold firm in my place here. Whether I get 5 views or 1,000,000 views, I will do what is necessary to help those who need me, who seek out my wisdom that I get from Spirit, because this is not me, this is all Spirit. I'm just the vessel that is being used to help you guys. Just remember that. My intentions are of the purest white light. I vibrate at a very high frequency. I'm a very loving and nurturing person, but I'm also very passionate, and I don't take no nonsense or bullshit, and I will call it out exactly how I see it. Okay? Just know that I love you unconditionally. Please keep love and God in your heart, and vibrate at a higher frequency, folks, and help those around you that are weak. It's important. Don't just be looking out for yourself. Of course, take care of yourself. Take care of your relationship with God and yourself, but make sure you leave a little bit of something for other people, because that's what we're here to do. Love needs to overcome all, not darkness and anger, not depression and anxiety, because that's all the work of the darkness. So start taking people's hands. Be those nebula warriors that we're meant to be. Go into the darkness and pull these people out and bring them back to the light. Show them the way. It's going to be for your own benefit. Be in service to others. It'll make you feel good. And I really feel like this person, whoever this is, whoever this dark energy, whoever's got this darkness, I mean, it's a very deep, dark energy that's surrounding them. Help them. Pray for them. Even if you don't know them, send them prayers. Send them love. Ask Spirit to send down His light around him or her or whoever. I feel like it's a masculine. I'm not even going to lie to you at all. I feel like it's a masculine. Please send this person, whoever this is, because we all have masculine and feminine energies, so however it is. But I really feel like it's a masculine. Send them love. All of us. If you can just take 1 minute out of your day to pray for this person, it would only benefit him or her living too far in their masculine energy. Okay? That's all I got. Again, thank you, Holy Spirit, for protecting me and guiding me through this reading. For the collective, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you all. Until next time, I'm going to go for now. Bye, guys.